Hello everyone. In previous lecture we have seen structural activity relationship of amino alkyl ethers. Okay, which is also known as an ethanolamine ethers. Okay, which is a potent antihistaminic agent. Okay, so we have discussed what is the effect of change in a structure on the activity. Okay, like substitution of para position with chloro bromo group. Okay, then we have seen presence of linker in between oxygen and basic nitrogen, which made up of two carbon atoms. Then also we have seen increase in a carbon atom, for example in clemastine, enhances the antihistaminic activity, reduces the side effects like sedative properties related to the diphenhydramine, which is minimized by change in enhancement of one of the carbon atom or increasing the carbon atom in between oxygen and basic nitrogen. Then we have seen the substitution of different para position like para position with different groups like methoxy. Also we have seen presence of diphenyl ring, and then substitution of one of the phenyl ring with pyridyl ring enhances the antihistaminic activity. So each and every point related to the structural activity relationship we have discussed. So in this lecture we'll more focus on the drugs under this chemical class. Okay, different drugs under amino alkyl ether class. So this is our first drug, which is a diphenhydramine, which is a first generation antihistamine and ethanolamine. Okay, and it having sedative property. As it is first generation, it having the some side effects. Okay, also it having anti-allergic properties. So diphenhydramine competitively inhibits histamine H1 receptor. Okay, so this is an important point that it binds to the H1 receptor and blocks the H1 receptor and inhibits the histamine activities. Okay, so thereby elevating the symptoms caused by the endogenous histamine on bronchial, capillary and gastrointestinal smooth muscles. So this prevents histamine induced bronchoconstriction. Okay, as histamine is not able to bind the receptor due to the receptor site is blocked by the drug. Okay, so histamine cannot able to bind to the receptor and ultimately whatever actions are produced by the histamines are inhibited. So these drugs prevents the histamine induced bronchoconstriction, vasodilation, then increased capillary permeability and GI smooth muscle spasm. Okay, so these are the different activities or actions produced by the histamine. So due to the binding of the drug to the receptor that prevents the histamine induced activities. So this is a mechanism of action for diphenhydramine. Okay, so in that mechanism of action, receptor is important. So mainly it binds to the H1 receptor. Okay, and it is a first generation antihistaminic agent. So this is the structure of diphenhydramine. So in that structural activity relationship we have seen, in that structure it contains diaryl ring. Okay, so in that diaryl both aryl substitutions are same, like it contains phenyl substitution. So diphenyl groups are present, so the name of the drug is diphenhydramine. Okay, then there is a presence of two carbon atoms in between oxygen and basic nitrogen. Okay, so it is known as an ethane amine. Okay, as it is two carbon atom containing chain, this is ethane, and presence of amino group or amine substitution, then it is ethane amine. Then complete structure, okay, comes under ethanolamine chemical class. Okay, having antihistaminic activity. So this is a chemistry point of view of this diphenhydramine drug. So in that, in exam they may ask you the chemistry of diphenhydramine, which are the different aryl rings are present in that structure. Okay, what is how many carbon atoms are present in between oxygen and nitrogen. Okay, so these are the important point. Then diphenhydramine is first generation antihistamine that is used for the symptoms of allergic rhinitis and the common cold. Okay, so these are the medicinal uses of the diphenhydramine. Also it is commonly used as a mild sleeping aid, as it having the sedative properties. It is also used as a mild sleeping aid. So diphenhydramine is an ether. Okay, it contains ether functional group, that is benzhydryl ether, okay, of 2 dimethyl aminoethanol. So it is a H1 receptor antagonist used as a antipyretic and a antitussive drug. It has a role as an H1 receptor antagonist, as an anti-emetic, sedative, anti-allergic agent. Also it having the muscarinic and antagonistic activity. Okay, so these are the different functions or activities of the diphenhydramine. So it is used as an local anesthetic compound due to the sedative activity. Then diamine hydronate. So diamine hydronate is an ethanolamine and first generation histamine antagonist with anti-allergic activity. Okay, so this is also first generation antihistaminic agent having anti-allergic activity. So diamine hydronate competitively blocks H1 receptor, thereby preventing the actions of histamine on bronchial smooth muscle capillaries and the gastrointestinal smooth muscles. So this prevents the histamine induced bronchoconstriction, vasodilation, increased capillary permeability, then GI smooth muscle spasm. So this is a mechanism of action similar to that of the diphenhydramine. Okay, that it directly binds to the H1 receptor and blocks the action produced by the histamine, or histamine induced activities are inhibited by diamine hydronate. So this is the structure of the diamine hydronate. The chemical nomenclature is 2-benz hydroxy NN dimethyl ethanolamine 8-chloro-1,3-methyl 7H purine 2,6-dione. Okay. So diamine hydronate is a first generation antihistamine that is used for the treatment of dizziness, the treatment of prevention of motion sickness or symptoms of nausea and dizziness. Okay. So as it is first generation antihistamine, it having some of the side effects. Then clemastine. Clemastine is the first generation antihistamine that is used for the symptoms of allergic rhinitis and the common cold. It has a role as a H1 receptor antagonist. Okay, so receptor type is H1 receptor, an anti-allergic agent, a muscarinic antagonist, and an antipyretic drug. So it is an alkyl pyrrolidine and a member of monochlorobenzenes. So this is an important point related to the chemistry point of view of the clemastine. Okay, it is an alkyl pyrrolidine and a member of monochlorobenzenes. So they may ask you, give the structure of antihistaminic agent, which is an alkyl pyrrolidine. Okay, so first of all you must know what is the structure of pyrrolidine. Okay, or it is a member of monochlorobenzenes. Okay, so based on the structure they ask you different questions like what is the name of the drug. Okay, if there is a presence of chlorine on the para substitute on the para position. Okay, so this is the structure of clemastine. So in that clemastine you can see there is a presence of 3 carbon atom in between oxygen and basic nitrogen. So we have seen due to the incorporation of one of the more carbon atom in the ring form, there is an enhancement in the antihistaminic activity. Also there is a reduction in the sedative properties. Okay, which is an important point with clemastine. Okay, so in the diphenyl ring which are present or diaryl ring which are present, in the diaryl ring there is a substitution of one of the group on para position with chlorine. Okay, so due to the presence of this type of chlorine, it acts as a potent antihistaminic agent. Okay, so based on structure we have to explain what is the effect on the activity. Okay, so it is a 1 in bracket 4 chlorophenyl. Okay, presence of 4 chlorophenyl ring, then 1 phenyl. Okay, 2 phenyl rings are present. In one of the phenyl ring there is a presence of chloro group, so it is chlorophenyl, then 1 phenyl ethoxy. Okay, it contains 2 carbon atom. It is ethyl ring, ethyl substitution or ethyl chain, and due to the presence of oxygen it is ethoxy. Okay, so on the ethyl side chain there is a substitution is present, okay, which is chlorophenyl and phenyl on ethyl side chain. So in that next drug is clemastine. So clemastine is a drug in which the hydrogen of the hydroxy group is substituted by 1 in bracket 4 chlorophenyl 1 phenyl group, okay, which having the R configuration. So it act as an antihistamine with anti-muscarinic and moderate sedative properties. It is used for the symptomatic relief of allergic conditions such as rhinitis, urticaria, then conjunctivitis and in pruritic skin condition. Okay, so this is related to the clemastine. Okay, so mainly R configuration is highly active. Okay, so in which hydrogen of the hydroxy group is substituted by 1,4 chlorophenyl 1 phenyl ethyl group. Okay, so hydrogen group is substituted with chlorine group in the clemastine. So next one is doxylamine. Doxylamine is the first generation ethanolamine with anti-inflammatory, sedative and antihistaminic properties. So doxylamine competitively inhibits the histamine H1 receptor, thereby preventing the action of endogenous histamine as well as the subsequent release of pro-inflammatory mediators from basophils and mast cells. Okay, so it is first generation antihistamine. Okay, a drug under ethanolamine chemical class having sedative and antihistaminic properties. So it directly binds to the H1 receptor. So the receptor type is important. So in mechanism of action you have to explain drug bind to which type of receptor. So this doxylamine directly binds to the H1 receptor and blocks the action produced by the or induced by the histamine. So this is the structure of doxylamine. In this case or in this structure you can see there is a substitution of phenyl ring with pyridyl. So we have seen due to the change in the one of the aryl ring with pyridyl, it enhances the antihistaminic activity. Okay, so this is a 6-member ring with nitrogen. So it is a pyridine ring. So due to the presence of pyridine in the ring, it is known as a drug with pyridyl substitution. Okay, which enhances the activity on the H1 receptor. Okay, it enhances the affinity of the drug. Then there is a presence of 2 carbon atom in between oxygen and nitrogen. Okay, so the name of the drug is N in comma N dimethyl 2 in bracket 1 phenyl 1 pyridine 2 YL, that is pyridyl ethoxy. Okay, presence of 2 carbon atom, so it is ethane or ethyl chain, and presence of oxygen, so it is ethoxy, and then there is a presence of 2 carbon atom in between oxygen and nitrogen, so it is ethane, and presence of amine, so it is ethane amine. Okay, so in that nomenclature you have to give the nomenclature part wise. Okay, so there are total 3 parts. There is presence of 2 aryl groups, then presence of 2 carbon atom containing chain which attached to the oxygen, so it is ethoxy. The next 2 carbon atom containing chain attached to the nitrogen, that is amino group, so it is ethane amine. Okay, then there is a presence of pyridine ring, so there is a pyridine 2YL. Okay, so in numbering of the pyridine we have to start from nitrogen, so nitrogen will number as 1, then on second position that the substitution is present, so pyridine 2YL ethoxy. Okay, on ethoxy chain there is a presence of substitution, so it is pyridine 2YL ethoxy. The next one is ethane amine. Okay, so this is a chemistry point of view and nomenclature of the drug. So doxylamine is a first generation antihistamine that is used for the symptoms of allergy rhinitis and the common cold, and as a short acting sedative drug. Okay, so this is a medicinal use of the doxylamine. Okay, mainly it is used in common cold and also it having short acting sedative property. The next is diphenylpyridine. So diphenylpyridine is a member of class of piperidines, that is the benzhydryl ether derivative of 1-methyl 4-hydroxy piperidine, a sedating antihistamine. It is used as a hydrochloride for the symptomatic relief of the allergic conditions including rhinitis and the hay fever and in the pruritic skin disorders. Okay, so mainly it contains piperidine ring in their structure. Okay, so it has a role as an H1 receptor antagonist and a cholinergic antagonist. So it is a member of piperidines and a tertiary amine. So it contains tertiary amine as well as it contains piperidine ring. So in exam they may ask you, give the structure of the antihistaminic agent which is a piperidine derivative. So diphenpyrrolline is the piperidine derivative. Okay, so this is a structure in piperidine. It is a 6-member ring without any unsaturation. Okay, with one nitrogen atom which is heterocycle. Okay, so in heterocyclic chemistry you might have seen different drugs. Okay, so 6-member ring with one nitrogen without any unsaturation is piperidine. Okay, so this is a structure of the drug. 4-benz-hydroxy. Okay, so there are 2 phenyl rings are present, then 1-methyl piperidine. Okay, so this is a nomenclature for the drug. So methyl piperidine, it contains piperidine ring with on that piperidine ring on nitrogen at first position there is a presence of methyl group, so it is methyl piperidine. Okay, then benz hydroxy. Okay, so presence of oxygen group is there, so it is oxy. Like if there is a presence of oxygen on methyl, then it is methoxy, same like that. So diphenylpyrrolline is an antihistaminic agent. Antihistamine used in the treatment of allergy, act as competing with histamine for H1 receptor site on effector cells. An antihistamine prevent but do not reverse or response is mediated by histamine alone. So antihistamine antagonizes in varying degree. Most of the pharmacological effect of histamine includes urticaria and pruritus. Okay, so these are the different drugs under ethanolamine ether chemical class, which is one of the important class under antihistaminic agent. So in next lecture we'll discuss different chemical classes. Okay, mechanism of action, then chemistry of each and every drug. Thank you.